Hi viewers, greetings to all. I am Dr. N. Srinivasan from Department of Physics, Congo Engineering College. So today let us discuss about dielectric breakdown. So normally breakdown is the malfunction of the material. Dielectric materials are used to store electrical energy. That is the function of the dielectric material. So the dielectric insulating nature is lost and dielectric material starts conducting electrical current. That is called dielectric breakdown. So dielectric breakdown is a malfunction of the dielectric material. So nature of the dielectric material is storing electrical energy. When the dielectric material starts conducting, that is called dielectric breakdown. Dielectric breakdown is classified into different types. They are intrinsic breakdown, chemical breakdown, thermal breakdown, discharge breakdown, and defect breakdown. So these are the types of the dielectric breakdown. Intrinsic breakdown, chemical breakdown, thermal breakdown, discharge breakdown, and defect breakdown. So let us discuss one by one. Intrinsic breakdown. When a dielectric material is subjected to large amount of electric current, then few valence electrons absorb some electrical energy naturally, then they move to the excited level. That means they are converted into free electrons. So valence electrons inside the dielectric material absorb some amount of electrical energy naturally, then they are converted into free electrons. These free electrons move freely inside the dielectric material, then they produces large amount of secondary electrons by colliding other valence electrons. So collision between free electrons developed and valence electrons produces a more number of secondary electrons. So this is also a breakdown. So this breakdown is named as intrinsic breakdown. Intrinsic breakdown is nothing but some amount of electrical energy is absorbed by the valence electrons and they move to the conduction band, becomes free electrons. So these free electrons conduct current. So that this breakdown is named as intrinsic breakdown. Next breakdown, chemical breakdown. So when a dielectric material is subjected with electric current, it induces a chemical reaction inside the dielectric material. So when chemical reaction takes place, chemical energy will be released. That chemical energy is absorbed by the valence electrons and they are converted into free electrons. So this type of breakdown is called chemical breakdown. Chemical breakdown occurs due to the chemical energy released with some chemical reactions inside the dielectric material. Thermal breakdown. So when a large amount of current is subjected with a dielectric material, some amount of energy is absorbed by the dielectric material. That extra energy is dissipated in the form of heat. So this increase in temperature that induces formation of free electrons. So temperature induces the formation of free electrons, then the material starts conducting. So this breakdown is called thermal breakdown. Intrinsic breakdown, chemical breakdown, thermal breakdown. Next breakdown mechanism, discharge breakdown. So discharge breakdown is simple. Inside the surface of the dielectric material, few gas bubbles are present. Then when you apply external electric field to the dielectric material, the gas bubbles can be easily ionized. So these ions will conduct the current inside the material. So this type of breakdown is called as discharge breakdown. Discharge breakdown occurs due to the presence of gas bubbles inside the surface of the dielectric material. Next breakdown is defect breakdown. So defect refers to crystal defects. So we have so many crystal defects. For example, vacancy. Vacancy is a zero-dimensional defect. So vacancy is a missing of atom inside the crystal structure. So that missing of atom acts as a hole. When you apply external electric current, these holes will freely move inside the surface of the dielectric material. So this type of breakdown is called a defect breakdown. So dielectric breakdown is a malfunction of dielectric material. So when large amount of current is subjected with the dielectric material, it loses its insulation resistance and it starts conducting. So this is called the dielectric breakdown. Dielectric breakdown can be classified into intrinsic breakdown, chemical breakdown, thermal breakdown, discharge breakdown and defective breakdown. So I hope you are able to understand about the dielectric breakdown and its types. Thank you for listening.